Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Sarah if you are new here. Happy Monday. I'm pretty sure you're going to see this on a Monday too. I think I'm back on track where the day that I film is also the day that it will eventually be posted. So happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you have a good week ahead. I didn't do a whole lot this weekend. We did spend quite a bit of time outside and got some landscaping done, so that makes us feel very accomplished. But there's still a lot to do out there. It was like 90 degrees. You guys, it's the end of October and it's 90 degrees. In Iowa, that is not normal. We were in shorts and t-shirts yesterday and I had to put sunscreen on my kids towards the end of October. So I'm ready for it to be cold. It's cold in my house right now because my air conditioning is on in October. Okay, I'll move on and stop talking about it, but my goodness. Today, we're gonna hang out. I did realize that I haven't shared my meal plan for this week in any of the last videos that I recall. I don't think I did. So I'll share that with you because tonight, I actually think I'm going to film a what's for dinner instead of putting the meals this week into my daily vlogs. Those videos do pretty well and I feel like some people just really enjoy them. And so although it's a little more time consuming for me and they're not my favorite videos to film, I think it will benefit you guys the most to have all of the recipes in one place for the people that are just here for the recipes. They don't want to hear me talk all day about nonsense. They just want some food ideas. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'll share my meal plan with you in this video so you can kind of know what to expect coming up in the what's for dinner video, which will probably be out in a couple weeks from now. So I have my handy dandy meal planner paper that is magnetic. I just pop it right up on the fridge. It's almost out, so hopefully somebody in my family will get me a new one for Christmas. If you're watching, there's an idea. We use these things religiously. Love it so much. Okay, so this week, today, like I said, it's Monday. We're going to do a chicken pot pie with biscuits. We're actually doing the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits because I found a gluten-free one. So I'm going to put that on top of it instead of doing like a traditional crust or biscuits with it. Tomorrow will be Philly cheesesteaks and French fries. Wednesday is you're on your own leftovers night. Thursday, baked crunchy hot honey chicken. I'm very excited for that. Mashed potatoes and carrots. Friday, we're probably just going to do like a frozen pizza or chicken nugget night. Something very simple. Saturday, I'm going to make a garlic parmesan chicken, rice and green beans. And then Sunday, we're going to do a good old sloppy joe with fried potatoes and corn. I also plan to make this week the flourless monster cookies because I still have not made them. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't made them. I just haven't. And then I get to a point during the day where I want something sweet and then I don't have anything sweet in this house that I can actually eat except for chocolate chips. And I don't want to eat a handful of chocolate chips most of the time. And then I also need to stock our freezer with breakfast items. We have a few pancakes left. I made some pancakes this weekend. And then we do still have some French toast sticks that I got at Sam's Club a while ago. The French toast sticks are the only things that I'm buying from the store for convenience breakfast items right now because I'm really trying to cut back our grocery budget, and that saves like way more money than I actually realized. So I'm probably going to do some more pancakes, maybe like a chocolate chip pancake. I don't know, we'll get there. Maybe I'll do M&M pancakes or like something fun because we don't put syrup on our kids' breakfast items. We just use whipped cream, so the sugar is really low because my pancake mix also has no sugar in it. So throwing something in like chocolate chips or sprinkles or M&Ms to make it fun doesn't matter a whole lot to me because the normal high sugar breakfast is very low in sugar. Anyway, I need to stop yapping. I need to get better at that, and we are just going to go ahead and get started. Right now, it's actually almost lunchtime already, so I need to get the dishwasher unloaded so that I can get the few dirty dishes from breakfast put in there and we can start the kitchen off with a clean slate, and then I'm going to make the kids some lunch. Like I said, I needed to get the dishwasher unloaded. I have to unload almost everything on top of the counter before I can put it away because the cabinets that it goes in are like above the dishwasher, and you can obviously see my fridge is in the way and I can't get around there. So I have to take everything out, put it on the counter, stack it up, and then anything that doesn't go in that area, I just put away while I'm unloading it and then go back and do that later. And then we had some dishes in the sink just from, you know, breakfast and stuff. So I wanted to go ahead and get those in the dishwasher. And then I had some strawberries that I had bought
that I hadn't gotten around washing. So I put it in this container, and I love that the basket is like a strainer.
I just did homeschool planning for the next couple of weeks. I'm behind on the activities. So I had to get the activities for this current week that we're in done first. And then I planned all of the workbook and learning stuff for the next couple of weeks, which I'll go over in just a second. And I still have to go and do the activities for those weeks. Boys have been laying down for quiet time for a little bit though, and they are like ready to get up and get moving. So I wanted to get this done before we move on. We're probably gonna go outside for a little bit. Just sharing the activities that we're doing. So today we've already done school, and I just printed off a coloring page that had an E on it and an elephant so that we could discuss that. Elephant starts with E. We already did that. That's already done and downstairs. And then tomorrow we're going to do a witch handprint craft. So they will paint their hands and then do their handprint on the paper. And then I cut out little witch hats, and then we'll use, after the paint dries, we'll use a Sharpie to give the witch eyes, a mouth, and some hair or something like that. So that's for Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to do a science lesson. And because those take a little bit more time, we don't typically do a craft the same day. So if the boys want to do anything, we'll just draw or color or get the Play-Doh out or something like that, but no true planned activity. And then Thursday, we're going to do handprint spiders. I printed out the body of the spider. I have little googly eyes and little like teeth to go on here. And then they will use the black paper to make their handprint. And then the handprint from that circle will go out like this. And then the little circle will be in the middle, you know, so it looks like a spider. And get all of the like spooky, scary Halloween type activities done before next week when Halloween is here. And you know, we're past that, and then we can move on to Thanksgiving and do turkeys and pumpkin things and all of that. And then the last thing we're going to do this week is just a happy Halloween coloring page that has a witch and a bat, a moon. Ryder's really into moons for some reason, so he will like that there's a crescent moon on there. So that's what I have planned for our activities for this week. Again, I still have to do the next couple of weeks. I was about to go put this away, and I don't remember if I showed you. I know I explained it, but this is how the skeleton hands turn out. This one was Ryder's, this one was Noah's. So cute. They liked doing that a lot. But because I needed more space on our bulletin board to hang up new things, I took these down, and these are going to go in the little accordion folder. What time is it? You guessed it. It's time to talk about the library books we got today. It's really nice out, so we walked to the library and then came back and played outside for about an hour. It's stressful going to the library right now because the road that is like in front of our library. So the library's on a corner. So library's right here. There's a side street and then the main street. This street right now is being repaired because they had to dig it up to replace some like plumbing, sewer stuff underneath. So like that, the road is closed and there's lots of construction, lots of stuff going on. But also the library is getting renovations and a couple additions. So it is chaotic. It's like really busy around there. There's construction equipment, there's lots of noises. So it's kind of stressful to go right now, to be honest. If we go during business hours, which is a couple nights a week, they're open until 7, but by that point we're doing dinner and bath and bed and all of that. So we, you know, go during the day. But it's really kind of difficult to get to, especially when we walk, because Ryder rides his bike. I'm stressed there at the end, hoping like people in the big machinery will see him if they start to drive and all of that. Anyway, here are the books that we got today. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, Never Touch a Grumpy Bunny, Perfect Piggies. We really like these Sandra Boynton books. The Scariest Kitten in the World, Count on Clifford, Hickory Dickory Dog, Hide and Snake, I Lost My Kisses, Meet Dizzy Dinosaur, Moo Moo in a Tutu. I'm gonna write these down. I try to write them down in their 1000 book folder every time we get them so that we don't read them and then I forget and they don't get recorded. Not that it would be the end of the world, but you know, I want them to get their appropriate stickers in their book and all of that and track them. I've said before, I'm certain that they have read 1000 books at this point in their lifetime, but now we're actually finally tracking them. Also, I'm very sorry about the cat in the background. Update for you on our 1000 hours outside tracker. Hold on, let me pull it up. For the month of October, today is October 21st. We are at 36 hours and 36 minutes. couldn't have planned that any better. And our yearly total is at 504 hours and 17 minutes. So we're not doing too bad there. Today is another 80+ degree day. I just need to get some stuff done inside, and the boys wanted a snack, and the bugs are really bad. The little black gnats that bite you, there's stink bugs everywhere, there's box elder bugs everywhere, there's wasps out, and I think they're just confused about the time of the year, and so like everything's flying at you. Also there's the like orange Japanese beetles because harvest just happened, but these little black gnats find you and they bite you and it hurts so bad, and we just have had enough for now. So we'll probably go back out after dinner for a little bit, because it seems like once the sun starts to go down, they aren't quite as bad. And then I think tomorrow is supposed to start getting cooler again, so the bugs aren't a problem when it's cooler because they don't want to be out. Having one of those days where I feel like I have run around constantly all day long and gotten stuff done, but I don't have anything to show for it, and I definitely don't have anything filmed to show for it. I was just talking to my husband about this yesterday, the like silent parts of being a mom or a wife, or you know, whoever is like the primary caregiver and the one that mostly takes care of the house. It's all of the silent tasks you do. Like I spent multiple hours last week deep cleaning with my steam cleaner. Unless you noticed what it looked like before, you wouldn't notice that I did all of that. You wouldn't know it. Or it's, you know, the making sure that your kids go to the bathroom and washing their hands and the time that it takes to do that, and changing diapers. We still have one in diapers, and preparing the meals, eating the meals, cleaning up the meals, like all of that takes time, but there's not anything to like show for it, you know? Like at least when the house is like really messy and you pick up, that's going to be noticed. But it's just the everyday tasks, or like I clipped the boys' nails today. That's not something that, you know, is really noticed, I guess. I don't know. The point is I have done a lot of things today, but not a lot of stuff. Do you know what I mean?
If you made it through all that chit-chatting, thanks for being here. This is what a real life kitchen looks like after you make dinner. Again, the recipes will be in a what's for dinner video coming up, but it was pretty messy and I needed to get it under control. Also, dinner was in the oven at this point, and I knew my kids wouldn't eat the casserole, but we had some leftover pizza, so I was just warming them up some pizza in the air fryer while I was cleaning up and while our casserole, the chicken casserole, was baking. We do try to serve a little bit of the food that we're eating to our kids as well, but sometimes I just know when they're not going to eat something, and I'm not going to feed them an entire meal of stuff that I know that they won't eat. So I do, like this night, I put pizza on the plate, but then they also got some peas on the plate and the biscuits from the chicken casserole. So kind of a good combination there. If it's something that I think they'll like I'm making chicken that's not going to be put into a casserole, then they'll just get some of the chicken. While their plates were cooling off, I finished cleaning up the kitchen, and then about the time their plates were cool and the kitchen was mostly picked up, my dinner was ready to go. So I ate and then got the rest of the kitchen all cleaned up. And this whole time, Anthony was not home yet, and you can see my kids running around. They got wild, crazy there at the end of the night. But I do like to, I try anyway, to clean up the kitchen right after dinner so that I don't feel like after we put the kids to bed, I have to keep cleaning. I like to just get it done so that way I'm done for the night. And then I had a few dishes that didn't fit in the dishwasher or couldn't go in the dishwasher, like my knives I don't put in there, and my pots and pans I don't put in there, but like the other things, they just couldn't fit because the dishwasher was pretty full from the day.
I wake up from the sunshine on my face.
That's all I had to share with you today. Dinner was good, so definitely look for that recipe coming up in the what's for dinner. I really liked it. Just after 6, Anthony just got home and he's taking the kids to bed, and it's already getting dark out. I already feel tired. I think that I'm probably going to take a bath and then be a literal vegetable tonight because the last hour or so of the kids has been a little more difficult. They're definitely tired. I think the time change is getting to them as well. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe before you go if you're not already. You can also turn on the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Thanks again, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
So dehydrated, don't know what to say. Who's sleeping by my side?